Hello guys, hope you're well. So back with another review. For today I have Didi review. This is a film that a lot of people might not have in their theaters, but if you have a chance to go watch it, right now I'm telling you, go watch it. It's amazing, especially if you're of an Asian heritage, South Asian, North Asian, East Asian, Chinese, Taiwanese, Filipino, Indian, whatever it is. I highly recommend you guys go watch it. It was an amazing coming of age film and it was just beautifully produced. First off, right off the bat, rating, I'd give it a 10 out of 10. I think the only other movie this year I've given a 10 out of 10 is Challengers, and I'm not sure if I give any other movie a 10 out of 10, but this movie was right up there with Challengers. I'm not sure if one was better than the other, but they're completely different films, and this film was just amazing. So perfect 10 for me. It was just way too good. One of my favorite parts about this film was the dialogue, the muteness of the sound score. Usually I am into sound score, and this movie surprisingly did not have many music or songs going towards the dialogue or what's happening in the scene. But that just goes to show how good the dialogue was, because you don't always need certain sounds or music to accompany a scene if you have brilliant writing, and this film just had brilliant writing. I enjoyed how this film brought me back to when I was young, also a son of immigrants, and growing up in North America and some of the struggles you face. You know, you don't get to express yourself as much, and this movie handled that subject very, very well. I also really enjoyed how this movie talked about how in most of our Asian heritage families, talking out and talking up about your issues isn't a normal thing, and I really think it should be normalized, and this movie did a really good job of expressing that, of saying these were the problems in the past and we should change them. You know, there are probably still problems nowadays, but I remember in the past it was very hard to speak out about certain things happening throughout your life, and so keeps building up and up and up. And I just think this film did an amazing job at showing that, showing the stresses that an immigrant kid can face in North America. And yeah, it was just beautifully written, beautifully directed, beautifully acted. The whole film had me laughing, crying, being happy, being sad, being angry throughout various parts. And that's what you want in a film. You don't want the whole film to be just a laugh gag. Like, I think 2 weeks ago now, Wolverine and Deadpool came out, and that movie, it was a good movie, but it won't ever be a 10 out of 10 because it just had you laughing throughout the entire thing, besides one scene here and there. But this film did an amazing job at keeping you smiling, laughing throughout the first half, and then it switches up a little bit and it gets to a little bit of a darker, more kind of hitting home type of feeling, where if you're an Asian, you start to relate to more of the things that are happening in the film. And even if you're not, I think a lot of kids deal with the kind of stuff that the main actor in this film was dealing with. Actor is Isaac Wong, and he plays Chris Wong. And I really think Isaac's character was very deep and had a good amount of time of build up before really getting into the deep parts of what this film was about, which was, you know, nobody's there to teach you how to have friends. Nobody's there to teach you how to love, how to have relationships, how to have relationships with your family members, how to party, how to smoke, you know, whatever it is, how to drink. And I think this film was just outright awesome. It was tackling these minor things which may not seem like a big thing to certain people, but I think to a lot of us who are more enclosed and introverted can relate to the aspects that this film was throwing at us. And I think that's it. I don't want to talk about this film too much. I don't want to really spoil anything. I just think you should go watch it if you have a chance to go watch it in a theater near you. This movie does not have a wide release whatsoever, but it did win, I think, an award at the Sundance Film Festival, and it was a good watch. I drove about an hour to go watch it and then an hour back home, but it was totally worth it. It's not too long of a movie, I think 1 hour 40 minutes, so totally worth the watch if you're into these type of more coming of age type of stories, more wholesome stories. And it's good to watch these type of movies here and there instead of just the usual action fantasy. This was just a real movie about real problems happening in real life. But yeah guys, once again, 10 out of 10 for me. Highly recommend you go watch it. And yeah, I'll be back in about 2 or 3 days with Alien review. So yeah, stay tuned. Peace.